Welcome to Comfy Cam episode 18. Today's going to be a different video than most videos I've made because today we're introducing Tyler's Top 10s. Today's Top 10 is going to be Top 10 Barnyard Animals. And for the Top 10s we need a new song, not this regular old stale Comfy Cam crap. So we're going to we're going to find a new song. Starting now. Number 10, Quail. Because is quail even actually a barnyard animal? I remember at my house we had quail. They're cool birds and stuff. They lay eggs like every day and they're really cool, pretty looking eggs. But are they actually really barnyard animals? I don't think so. But they still make the list apparently. Coming in at number 9 are turkeys. Turkeys are evil and nasty creatures. Growing up, I had a grandpa, and on my grandpa's farm was a turkey, E-I-E-I-O. And that turkey was evil. It used to live at our house, but there were so many times where I went to go try to feed it that it would attack me that we had to give it to my grandpa. So whenever we'd go and visit my grandpa, that turkey would recognize me, it'd puff up all big, and then chase me down and try to kill me. I remember it was like that scene in Jurassic Park where, the new Jurassic Park where Chris Pratt is like, whoa, to the velociraptors. And my grandpa, he's like, don't move, Tyler. And then he puffed up and went like, scared the crap out of me. So I ran to my mom and the turkey went off and chased me down. Took a chunk out of my cheek and I was bleeding from the cheek. It got me good. That turkey was evil and I don't know where it is now. Probably dead. It's been quite a while since I was little. So coming in at number 8, pigs. Also very nasty and smelly and stinky creatures. Some pigs can be okay, but for the most part they're just gross, evil creatures. Again, we used to have a pig that was very big, and if she wanted to get out of her pen, she could just do that if she wanted to. We had a round pen set up with these huge metal panels, and she stuck her nose into the corner of the panels and dragged the panels all the way across the yard. All the way across the other side of the yard. Just because she felt like it. If you wanted to get her somewhere, you could not without getting knocked over. And pigs are scary. Have you seen their teeth? They got these huge teeth. If they want to, they can rip your leg off. Coming in at number 7 are geese. Geese look cool, and sometimes they got that little honky bob on them, which is cool looking as well. But they're aggressive and territorial and just not nice to old people. Have you ever seen videos? A lot of videos of people getting harassed by geese are old people. And number 6, we have donkeys. Donkeys are very noble and hard-working animals that provide many services for farmers and farm hands alike. Donkeys are special creatures because they can only come from a magical mixture of a horse and a mule. Or is it the other way around? I don't know, I'm not a farmer. Number 5, we have sheep. Sheep are very nice looking animals, very soft, I don't know what it is about sheep that just looks so cool. When I was a little kid, I actually wanted to raise sheep. I wanted a nice big field full of sheep that I could shear and sell the wool to buy more sheep. Number 4, we have horses. Horses are fun to ride if they're broken well. I used to ride for days on the dirt roads back at home and feeling like a cowboy. That's another weird thing actually about a lot of my family resemble cowfolk. But I think I remember the day the cowboy was beat out of me. I was at my grandma's house and they had a horse pasture as well. So I come out of my grandma's house and I got on my cowboy duds. I got my hat, I got my chaps and everything, and I walk out. My grandpa's tending to the horses and I'm like, hey grandpa, I'm a cowboy. And I start climbing this metal panel and I get to the top and I realize it's not tied to any other panels, so just starts leaning back. And I remember the 2 bars just like smashed my face. Hurt so bad. I went inside crying to grandma, took off my cowboy hat. Felt like such an idiot as a child climbing up this fence, getting smashed by it. And I thought I was a cowboy. I was right then that day. The cowboy was beat out of me. Never gonna be a cowboy. I gave up on that. Bonus points for horses though if they're miniature. Those guys are cool. Semi-worthless, but cool. I used to have a miniature horse. His name was Elmo, and it's still alive, I think. I don't know because it was a problem horse. It would break fences and stuff, so we gave it to my grandpa again, who was better equipped to take care of the horse. Number 3, we have cows. Cows are beautiful, majestic creatures that produce the nectar of the gods. If it weren't for cows, we wouldn't have milk. If it weren't for milk, we wouldn't have bones. So they would be at number 1, but there's a couple animals that are still better than them. Coming in at number 2, we have cats. Cats are underappreciated. If you sit down with your farm family and you're like, hey Pops, can we get a cat? He'd be like, no, I don't want no dang cats. We're gonna get ourselves a beagle. So then you go out and you find a cat on your own because, shut up Dad, I'm gonna get a cat if I want to. So you bring the cat home and then the cat starts catching mice. You're like, hey cat, you're doing a good job. And then little by little, you start to notice your dad is starting to enjoy this cat. And sometimes you'll see the cat sleeping on your dad's chest. And eventually they form a strong bond. And eventually when the cat dies, your dad doesn't cry, but you know that he would if he weren't such a man. Coming in at the number 1 spot is Leonard the Llama from the Lake Superior Zoo. Leonard the Llama is the sweetest, most gentlest being on this earth, and is probably the incarnation of Jesus Christ. Leonard is a strong, independent llama, and he's not just one of those animals that you go by at the zoo every day and he's like, oh hey, let me be your friend. Leonard has a personality, and Leonard doesn't want you to be around him sometimes, and I respect that. I will humbly walk up to his enclosure, and if he so chooses to grace me with a hug that day, then I am more than happy to accept it. If not, that's fine. It's up to him. That's why I appreciate Leonard, is because he's not just a people pleaser. He does what he wants to do because he wants to do it. This video is dedicated to Leonard. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know the last couple ones I didn't share on Facebook or whatever, so other people can see them, but that's just because I was in a little bit of a funk there for a little while when I was sick and I wasn't feeling so good about my videos. But now I kind of feel like I'm getting back on track, and I hope that is evident in this video, and I will see you in the next video.